on the 8th of April 2024, there was a solar eclipse in the United States of America, baby. Come on. All right. I don't know if you heard about it. It's quite a big thing. Right. And on the next day, I did a video showcasing some of the strange alien anomalies going on that day, that specific day, time, moment, all right? Which, in fact, I predicted. I knew there was going to be something strange, some weird paranormal events happening on that day, right? I just felt it in my bones. Now, I also said that I've got a feeling that some of it's going to be real and some of it's going to be fake because people are going to be jumping on that bandwagon, right? Trying to get viral videos. But some of the stuff that we saw was absolutely amazing, and I'll leave a link here for you to see. But because it was the next day, we didn't get it all, right? Now, more stuff has surfaced, which is so crazy that I wanted to show you. This is almost like a part 2, okay? But just to let you know, next week I'm doing a 7-day, like a full week, Monday to Sunday, alien stroke UFO content, okay? Purely alien and UFO content. So if you're into aliens, UFOs, make sure you subscribe. But normally as well, we mix it 50-50 with ghost paranormal reactions and alien and UFO and weird, strange stuff that's going on around the world. So if you like that sort of stuff, please make sure you subscribe. Right. Thank you so much for the people that send me emails, tweets, and Instagrams and all that sort of stuff, mate. Absolute legend. I'm going to show you something now, which I want to start off with this one because these ones always excite me because they're live, right? And you can't really mess with things live. Check this out. I've got 2 versions of it. The raw version and this version, okay? Check this one out first, and then we're going to go HD. Okay, right, check it out, right? Oh, by the way, this is the Solar Eclipse 2024 live from Mexico, Texas, baby, New York, baby, and that was also on the 8th of April, right? Check this out.
Different phases of the eclipse as it happens to that camera. So when I get home, I'm going to take my images here and from the other camera, and I'm going to put them through Photoshop, and I'm going to make a nice collage of that. And in addition to that, I'm going to download the data for NASA, send it back here to Bob Bear at SIU, who's overseeing the project for the university, and I'm going to have to rely on them to tell me what they find in the data that I collect. I'm not that smart.
Did you see that? Okay. Don't worry, I've got a better enhanced version. But look, right up in the sky here, something just appears and moves, slows down, moves again and stops. Check this out. Look.
And in addition to that, I'm going to download the data for NASA, send it back here to Bob Bear at SIU, who's overseeing the project for the university.
There.
And I'm going to have to rely on them to tell me what they find in the data that I collect. I'm not that smart.
Mate, that's weird, okay? It's weird. It's weird. I'm not too sure. I mean, it could be a fly on the camera or something. I don't think so, because it just appears from nowhere. Look at it. It's like it appears from the clouds.
To that camera. So when I get home, I'm going to take my images here and from the other camera, and I'm going to put them through Photoshop, and I'm going to make a nice collage of that. And in addition to that, I'm going to download the data for NASA.
Oh, look, there's something there as well.
At SIU, who's overseeing the
Mate, hang on a second, I missed that.
I'm going to make put them through Photoshop, and I'm going to make a nice collage of that. And in addition to that, I'm going to download the data for NASA, send it back here to Bob Bear at SIU, who's overseeing the project for the university.
And then
I'm going to have to rely on them to tell me what they find in the data that I collect.
Mate, I don't think he saw that. Whoever sent me this, I don't think he saw that bit. Okay, wow. Right, hang on. Right, so here is here's the actual stream, okay? Check this out.
And in addition to that, I'm going to download the data for NASA, send it back here to Bob Bear at SIU, who's overseeing the project for the university, and I'm going to have to rely on them to tell me what they find in the data that I collect.
What is that?
I'm not that smart.
That is strange. It is strange. It looks slightly different on this one. I've got to be honest with you. It looks slightly different. It slows down, stops, and then carries on again. All right. But there was one video, I would say the main event on my last video, okay, that really sort of raised eyebrows, and it went viral, okay? It was like a long black smudge that just catapulted across the screen, okay? Now, all of a sudden, mate, I don't know whether it's because we're now sort of searching for these things, but look at this. Shout out to Trippy Ruben as well for sending me this on Twitter. But look at this, mate. This is just the same.
이런 이때 슉
Look at that.
보셨어요? 슝 보셨습니까? 슝.
That's the same thing. That is the same thing.
입에서 나는 소리가 아닙니다. 입은 가만히 있잖아요. 슝. 너무 빨라서 잘 안 보이지도 않으셨죠? 자, 이거 말이죠. 슈퍼 슬로우 모션으로 이런 이때 슉 지금 보셨어요? 슝 보셨습니까? 슝. 이거 입에서 나는 소리가 아닙니다. 입은 가만히 있잖아요. 슝. 너무 빨라서 잘 안 보이지도 않으셨죠?
Like what? Mate, this is I don't know about you, but I've not seen these types of things. The solar eclipse was the first time that I saw that. I don't know when that was though. And here's another live one, by the way. Look, check this out. This is another live CNN. Managed to capture this.
That's a garage, and you see stars in the background. You come over here, there's stars are planets.
Oh yes.
That's how dark it is. You know, at the horizon, it's twilight.
So with my naked eye now, I can now take off the glasses.
Right,
We
you
can
take
all
off
take
the
off the
glasses.
glasses,
Yeah.
and I can see those. It looks like pink.
Right,
Bits
filaments,
around.
just parts
What
of.
exactly are them?
Those are really hot parts of the sun that are actually the basis of
Really hot parts of the sun. As opposed to the cold parts of the sun.
coronal mass ejections, or billions of tons of material that can actually come off the sun and create space weather for us here on Earth. Things that affect our satellites, they can affect our GPS.
Look!
They can affect our power grid. So we really want to.
Sorry, I had my bloody cursor all over it, but I'm sure he sees this. Like, watch his head move. Watch.
And create space
Watch his head
weather
look
for
at.
us
He
here
goes
on
like, "What's
Earth.
this?"
Things that affect
Watch.
our satellites. They can
Look,
affect
he's
our
looking at it now.
GPS,
He's like, "What the F is
they
that?"
Can affect our power grid. So we really want to understand those and when the sun is going to do those things.
Now, it could be a drone, okay? But I'm pretty sure that you're not allowed to fly drones over crowds, right? And where that was flying, there would have been crowds. Now, I know on the internet you can see, like, you know, nightclubs and stuff, drones, but I'm sure people, I don't know, just allow it or just happens, you know, because it's a nightclub, whatever. But by law, I don't think you're allowed to, especially some of the like professional drones, because they're far too heavy, right? I'm not even allowed to with mine, and that's light. That's like so light you don't even need a license to play it, to fly it. But that is weird, mate. And he looks straight at it, and this is live. Look at him looking at it. It's too far away to see, but I thought that was a pretty good one. Now, over in China, this happened in the actual eclipse. The moment of the eclipse, this happened. Look at that! Imagine seeing that up in the sky, mate. I've never seen anything like that in all my days up in the sky. I've never seen anything like that in the sky. Have you? And it's just so weird that it happens on the eclipse, right? And I've said before, sometimes people are just going to hashtag Eclipse 2024 on anything, right? Just to try to get it more viral. So that may have not have been the eclipse. We just have to take its word for it, you know. But I thought that was pretty cool. This one's from Amy. Okay, nice one, Amy. In Arizona this morning around 11:30 a.m. during the solar eclipse, I noticed a hummingbird on the top of a tree in my backyard and started filming it. And then this happened, right? Nice pull. Do you see that? Now let's slow that down, right? Check this out. I mean, that's too fast for a bird. That is too fast. That's too fast for a bird, mate. Look at that. What is that? That's too fast for a bird. Let's try and get the other frame. Yeah, we got it. That's too fast for a bird. It's too shiny. That's like silver. But it is quite small. Well, you don't know how far away it is. I was going to say, if that's a hummingbird, mate. Is that a hummingbird? Hummingbirds are tiny, aren't they? I don't know. What you reckon? Like I say, it's a whole bag of different things here, mate. Right? Now, this one's been going around quite a lot as well. This here. Check this out.
All kinds of weird shit going on, bud.
So
I'm talking about.
Yeah, you saw that shit now. I tried to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That fucking thing.
Look at this.
Atmosphere.
That might be the Devil's Comet. They got something called the Devil's Comet.
Look that way. All kinds of weird.
now, I saw that video again somewhere else, and people were like, it's a skydiver with a flare.
Weird shit going on, bud. I'm talking about.
Yeah, you saw that shit now. I tried to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Look at
talking
that.
about. That fucking thing going through the atmosphere.
That might be the Devil's Comet. They got something called the Devil's Comet.
Now, I don't know, mate. I mean, that is a maximum. How big's the flare? How big is that flare? Right? I mean, that's a little bit extreme for a flare, right? I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like a flare to me. Look at the size of it.
Look that way. See that on her?
Right, let me just show you this, and I'm going to talk about it afterwards. But this is right. I'm not even going to say anything. Right? Just take a little look.
Now I'm serious because that should not be there. You see it right there, and it's got the lit up area. I've not seen this before. Okay, I really haven't. I don't know.
People are seeing this, right? It's like a double moon, like two moons up in the sky.
If that's normal. I really don't. And I wasn't going to get on here. I really wasn't. But that shouldn't.
There's so many videos of it. All right.
No, that does not look right. Being there right there, it really doesn't to me. It just doesn't look right at all.
I cleaned the lens, so I zoom in, and it still looks like there's a moon above the moon. I don't know what's causing this. I got a lens on top of a lens, and I don't know. It's supposed to go on top of it.
Right.
There's a
This one's pretty damn strange as well. I mean, it's all a bit strange, but I'm going to throw in my idea in a second.
Moon. That is the moon. And there's another moon. I have two moons I'm looking at.
Beyond all of this, there's something else, folks. Bam.
Hold on. Listen, this is the part that I wanted to show y'all.
This one's actually quite crazy, right? This is pretty weird.
I had to wait because people have sent me videos regarding this, but I wanted to check the authenticity of the video. Now, here we go. Check this out.
eclipse just happened at night. At night.
This is an eclipse that happened at night.
Yeah. What is that being eclipsed right there? Somebody tell me. Because right above that is the moon. Right here. That's the moon right there.
Come on, Kala.
So
Mother Universe, the fucking truth, cuz.
Something out of
She be
the
like,
sky.
son, I got you, son.
That's here.
That's what they saying. You know what you're doing.
Everything is here. Right now.
This is peace, love, and light.
Y'all can
Reach to you,
I know
son.
you Christians
What they
listening to
saying.
me.
So I'm going to show you now. See,
This other kid's got it as well, look.
there is a moon in the left corner. You can have seen. And now I will come into the right corner. I have came. And can you see? Here is the moon, second moon. Oh, it is very, very, very fantastic.
Very fantastic. Right, yeah, it is crazy to see, right? Because those videos aren't fake. I don't think they're fake, right? But I do think that there's a logical explanation of what it is. It's got to be to do with light, reflections, atmosphere, you know? Like I said before, when you're shining a torch and you're manipulating something in front of it, something shiny or can bounce light off of, you're going to have some sort of ricochet of reflections at other places that is going to, make it look like there's two moons or something like that. I just don't think that. Imagine if there was a conspiracy out there about, the fake moon and things like that. Imagine dropping a ball that big, like forgetting to turn off one of the moons. I don't know, man. I just think it's a little bit. There has to be an explanation. What do you reckon, though? I might be wrong. I could be totally wrong, and I'm open for suggestions, ideas. Right? I'm open for it all. So a lot of people talk about the eclipse being this very strange anomaly, where, like, how and why is it that planets can align perfectly like that, right? Where we get to see the eclipse. How is that even possible when there are millions and millions and millions and millions away from each other and things like that? Well, I have a theory. It's not even a theory. I'm just trying to maybe make you think about this. If I was a juggler, right? And I was juggling balls, and I threw them all up into the sky. Let's just say 6, okay? They would be in different areas, right? They would be in different heights. Now, imagine if I just threw them up and they just stood still in the sky. Just stood still exactly where they were. Very, very slowly moving. Now, and then imagine me having, like, a camera, right? And this camera is us. Now, if I moved around that still frame, there would be a certain point in time, as these things are slowly moving, that a couple could actually go in line. I could make them all go in line. I could probably get 3 or 4 maybe if I got the right angle, maybe, and I waited long enough, and that's how I think about it. You just got these giant spheres up in the sky, and it just so happens that we are in then a perfect alignment where they just meet up. It's as simple as that. Hence why it takes hundreds of years for it to happen. That's what I think. I don't think that the moons are like the sun is turned off temporarily or anything like that, I don't know. But again, I could be wrong, but that's just my way of thinking, right? So other than that, that is all of the footage that we've really got about the eclipse. We've got 2 moons. We've got live feeds of UFO, UAP things flashing past. What do you think? Are they just something that can easily be explained? Are they birds? Are they, kites? Are they blimps? Is it just reflections? What's going on? What do you reckon? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you subscribe because next week we've got that alien UFO week, mate. Looking forward to it. Take care. Bye-bye.